Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 120 of the show. I'm Razor, and with me, as usual, are Shad, Django, and Smokeman. And I have just one question for all of y'all. Are you ready?
For this?
No, I said, are you ready?
I'm taking off my headphones.
Then for the tens in attendance, and the hundreds listening on YouTube. And because Sindel came out this week and we've got things to say, let's get ready to Netherkast! And if you're not down with that, I got two words for you. Soul Calibur. Hildy came out this week too! How's everybody doing tonight?
I think I came. I think you just made me a virgin again. I'm not sure how that I am just now unfuckable by virtue of having listened to that. I'm sorry, listeners. I'm sorry. You know what, though? You keep on playing that. We get this on some national radio. We could potentially solve some overpopulation problems. Ain't no one going to be clean after we're done with them.
All right, well, as regards the matter of the Queen of Edenia, a lot of people this week feel the way I felt in 2011, so I've kind of lived through all that rage, and I'll let you guys go first.
Okay,
I have this bottle of Jack Daniels here.
That's probably good, you're gonna need it.
Yeah.
Did you write anything? Did you do any writing to prepare for this?
I think he did. He already did the bit, Jacob.
Not him. You Smoke Man. I'm asking you what kind of
what writing?
Here's some material. Listen, man, I don't have anything written. That's why I'm asking.
I'm doing okay.
Look off you.
I got bullet points. Might have some bullet points.
Before we get into the meat and potatoes,
I might have to cheat.
After last podcast, there were some leaks happening. I want to discuss that first.
What?
Yeah, there were some audio things, like
there was
Johnny
some
and Raiden
stuff.
Announcer files.
They said Sindel's name, who wasn't out at the time, Joker, Spawn, yada yada. They also said Fujin, which is nice. But some people might get some flashbacks.
Well, yeah, I mean, I still, the intros for every DLC character still match the leaked file that came out when the game came out. We're getting Fujin and Shiva. Pretty
also,
confident about it.
Those announcer voices revealed that we are getting stages as well. We are getting the Deadpool and the Soul Chamber.
The Soul Chamber is a bit of a boring pick at this point, I feel.
Oh yeah, fuck the Soul Chamber.
I've always liked it, but at this point,
it keeps coming back over other choices I like more that I haven't seen in a long time.
Like, what I want to know is, is it the Soul Chamber, or is it Shang's palace from DA and they're just calling it the Soul Chamber because they're stupid?
I mean, I would like that
because that is in the same cutscene that rad-ass Deadpool is in.
That's true. I wouldn't get your hopes up for that, though. It's probably the Soul Chamber.
They might not be stupid and actually make it the real Soul Chamber, but...
I mean, I would rather have the Palace from Deadly Alliance.
Exactly.
But they're going to give us the Soul Chamber.
Still waiting on Argus's Pyramid.
Right?
Gonna get it.
I'm still waiting on the combat, too.
They also had the subway and the rooftop. I really, the Deadpool is probably the only stage we're getting from that cutscene.
The Deadpool looked the most finished.
And I am really excited for that Deadpool design.
The Warrior Shrine was cool, man.
So cool.
It does look rather nice.
There was one other thing in those leaked files.
Yes, there was. Every character had a text file for a friendship.
So,
I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it, but
Yep.
maybe Season 2 of DLC won't suck. That's the takeaway here.
And also, coming with the Deadpool is probably stage fatalities.
I mean, you'd think.
I'd hope.
Was there an actual indication of that? I don't recall that particularly.
I mean,
it is the
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
Like, what's the point of the Deadpool if you can't punch him into the acid?
It's like... What I'm interested in is because in X, when they added the pit, they gave other stages stage fatalities.
Yeah, all
I'm
the
interested
stage
to see
fatalities
what
in
they
X
do for
were the
these games.
second DLC pack, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. And I'm hoping that, like, the Tarkatan camp gets one. And I'm also hoping the Special Forces
Total
desert...
Khan running through the background with the fucking sword out.
I hope that the Desert Command stage with the giant fucking turret gets one. That'd be sick.
I mean, I would like one for the same stage, but I don't want it to involve the missile launcher. I want it to involve rubbing their face into the cactus.
Yeah, this is true.
Or Sector doing anything.
Uh,
Running?
Like
There's a lot of running.
I would enjoy
Whether it
one
was
like
running.
the Lin Kuei Lab, but I kind of feel like for us, Second Fatality kind of already has that kind
Yeah.
of
yeah.
Would have been nice. Maybe, I don't know, maybe knock them into a vivisection pod. That'd be kind of cool.
I mean, yeah, all those saws will get you and leave nothing that you can make a cyber out of, just like story mode.
Maybe they stuffed that one in wrong. Who knows?
Frost is an idiot.
She is. She's
she is.
really, really dumb. It's like
She
an
killed
actual
her
canon
mother.
character trait. She's supposed to be dumb.
She likes talking about her dead mom a lot.
It's only one intro.
It's not now. It's more than one.
How else will they know the character is evil?
She does it with
Not evil
Sindel
unless you kill your
too.
parents. So what else we got lately? We got, let's see, we got some shitty Halloween costumes. Hey, they remember,
my fucking god.
they remember that Jade had a purple staff for that one. That was really nice of him.
Well, we got Halloween costumes, and then with Sindel we got not Halloween costumes.
Vampire Raiden. I haven't even looked at it yet.
I really thought we were going to get the girls in the MK2 swimsuits. Where are those? They were leaked when the game came out.
That would be stupid, Razor.
We like
Silverado.
them. Henceforth, we can't have them. Until way later. Gotta keep us playing to give us those.
I want to blow that Raiden skin up because he doesn't have the head sock in that.
Man, yeah, he has fucking hair.
He has hair, and it's not white.
That fucking
Can somebody
vampire.
post a
Like,
picture?
I thought that was Kung Lao, and then I went into when I went into the fucking character creator, I noticed it was actually Raiden who got that skin, and I'm like, the fuck.
I didn't
fire
even
this shit
download
up.
the fucking thing because it didn't even come with an amulet-less gear piece like I had hoped.
Yeah, no.
I'm getting this right now.
Why, you expect them to actually remember what their characters look like?
I do.
No, I just want Boo Berry. Look at him.
Yeah, I don't hate
Wow.
Frank and Garrus.
Look at him. He looks so good. I didn't even know who the fuck that dude was for like 5 minutes.
Who here, without seeing a name, can tell who that mummy chick is? Can you tell just by looking?
She has a big thing on the back, like floating behind her, so that's the giveaway.
Right, so you...
It's
It doesn't
Sadira.
look like Cetrion at all. Like, and also,
I mean,
why is Cetrion getting skins? Who fucking plays this character?
I mean, normally, not
I
looking like
will now.
normally not looking like Cetrion is a positive thing.
Yeah, normally.
Dude, she's got boobs.
No, you like these mummy boobs? Have you seen this shit up close?
Not those ones. Not those. No. No.
I hear you can buy Pirate Kano out of the store now. If
Yeah,
gives a shit about that.
he's
I
up for
can't.
gems.
Not on PS4.
I got him
really?
on PS4.
What the fuck?
He's in the
Wow.
the gem store, not the PlayStation store.
The gem store? What?
Where you buy fucking gear in game.
The
Yeah,
premium store.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't fucking see him.
He's like on the top of the thing. He's one of those packs.
Do you
that's
want me to take a picture of my TV?
Well, I bought him on the PlayStation,
Well,
so I don't know
fuck
what to
you.
tell you.
I don't even want this shit.
I
Press
didn't
R2.
either, but I just
Make you
figured.
notorious.
I mean, they might never put it up again, so I'm like, whatever, man.
Right now, I don't see it up.
Maybe the heart piece would be good for some other skin I wanted to make. I don't know.
Where the fuck? Hey.
Fucking the skin that we got into an argument about 6 months ago. It's not a pirate. It's a Mexican cowboy who just happens to dress like a pirate.
How about them patch notes? Some nice quality of life improvements. We put new stuff in the crypt. I don't fucking see it. Do you? I went through half of that fucker last night on good faith. The last little bit that was left in my soul. Got nothing new. Nothing. I'm done with it. Finished.
Yeah, while
What
we're
was some of the stuff they added?
while we're complaining about
fucking
unlocks, can I just say how much it pisses me off that, like, look, Nightwolf came out, they did a smart thing, they let you get his MK3 skin in his character towers. Terminator's best skin and Sindel's best skins have question marks on them. You can't get them in the character
Fuck you.
towers.
Fuck you for liking things.
Yeah, right?
I mean,
You don't really want to play as Sindel in her MK3 outfit, do you? Look at that!
Also, I'm actually really loving how their new Towers of Time setup. The one all the way up to the left is now just fucking stuffed with all the brutalities, and I've got to play with people to unlock them. Fuck you. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
so
Get fucked whoever thought that one up.
like, the one that was up yesterday, where the middle fight was a tag match against Scorpion, I was playing that shit and not getting anywhere for like 6 hours. The only reason I finally beat it is because a glitch hit where Scorpion stopped moving.
Jesus Christ, what an embarrassment.
Oh my god. Well, have we spoken everything before Sindel?
Yeah, let's
Hang on. I'm sure we can delay the inevitable shitstorm and my retirement.
there. Yeah, how do you guys feel about quote unquote classic Cassie?
Oh man, that's embarrassing.
Someone made a good point. Her jacket's got so much physics on it. It's like a test for Spawn's cape. I saw that one on the Reddit. I can't think of any other fucking reason for that thing being there.
Well, what are they testing when they gave her a bulge?
Their capacity will, I don't know, attract the trap audience? Who fucking knows?
I guess they need to be thrown some bones since Sindel doesn't look like a dude anymore.
Like the full image.
when did she?
Looks so shitty. Like, just the way the pants are. It looks bad. Like, look at that. Do you want to play as that? What is this bulky fucking jacket doing over this skin tight fucking jogging shorts? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it looks like they were trying to give Cassie her own version of her mom's MK3 outfit, and then she's got this giant raincoat.
And like Johnny's hot pants from MK. You have any idea how fucking tired I am of Cassie now?
No, Cassie's the worst combat kid.
Here's the
Cassie
thing, like,
goddamn-
I actually kind of
She's
like...
the worst.
I
Yeah,
actually kind of
I
liked
didn't get
Cassie
that
in
memo.
that.
When did she become the worst?
I liked her, and then it's been nothing but forcing her down our throats. Gets all the costumes, every single one of them.
To
Meanwhile, Cabal
me,
still looks like absolute
she...
I still think Jackie is the worst. But call me old-fashioned. I know, she's still a fan favorite. I heard.
Jackie
Jackie at least got new things that improved her, like her moves, and she got some good costumes. Cassie, now Cassie is straight up the worst. Shitty costumes, won't shut the fuck up about beating Shinnok with that fucking victory handed to her by a silver fucking platter. And conceptually, move-wise, she is just fucking Striker with Johnny powers. I'm fucking tired of this character.
I at least give Jackie credit for having some fucking costumes at the start I can work with. Some decent shit. There's like one good Cassie outfit out there. And she's just getting more and more and more. I find one kind of workable, but that's literally it. My point is I'm fucking tired of her.
I kind of like how they highlight new shit on characters when there's new shit for the characters.
Yeah, I do like the glowing boxes now that you can tell.
That's nice.
That's
handy. Calls attention to the 25 augments I'll never fucking use in every category.
It counts the
or actually might use if I am willing to just, spend 25 minutes of my time re-rolling sockets over and over and over like a fucking chump until I get a decent combination.
I mean...
Whoever thought of this fucking system?
Why would I equip an augment when I don't even have the gear I want yet? Why would I waste it on something I'm going to unequip later?
Not only that, you need to unlock the slots too. You gotta play it a bunch with the gear.
Fucking...
This shit is...
Where's the Cygnus Raiden skin? I'm looking for it. Is it not out yet?
The Raiden skin is part of the pack.
Oh, you can't even look at it?
No, you can't. Those aren't in your game until you download them. Like, I never downloaded Dimitri Vegas Sub-Zero, so I don't even see him in my list.
Oh.
Which is really nice, actually.
I mean, I got the free maskless version of Sub-Zero with that.
I accidentally acquired Dimitri Vegas to see if accepting the prompt would maybe bring me to the PS Store. I didn't know if it was actually in the store.
I did the same fucking thing. I did the same thing.
So now I accidentally Dimitri Vegas.
You guys, I had a lot of fun with Dimitri Vegas.
Yo, please no.
I'm going to play him right now.
You better keep your fucking speaker off, kid.
Yeah, you better.
Where is it? My speaker.
It's all right.
How many people have gotten on the speaker just to say,
Brady.
dude, that's fucking funny. Or, why are you using the yellow one? Listen, I got some chuckles out of that shit.
I fucking hate everything.
They get so mad if you use the yellow one specifically.
I mean, if you like piss Sub-Zero.
It's really ugly.
Yellow snow sub, I guess.
So let's move on from trolling our opponents on the internet to trolling the developers who made this shit. Let's finally talk about Sindel.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna get the good stuff out of the way first.
Yeah.
Please.
Fatalities. I think they're both some of her best.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
For about a few months now, I've been saying that I wanted a fatality where, like, the hair, like, slithers into their mouth and shit. And I'm like, hey, I got exactly what I wanted.
Oh, yeah, I will say, like, the hair, the way it's modeled and animated, this is the only time Sindel's not looked stupid in 3D.
Yeah.
Truth. She doesn't have kind of a rigid milk freeze hair.
The shape of her head
now.
in Deception and 9 both is basically a xenomorph. It's fucked.
Unfortunate but true.
I like her human costumes because one is this MK3, and the other has like these Elvira sleeves, these like wrappings on her sleeves. It looks really cool, I think.
I actually don't hate her Revenant look.
No,
it's Revenant, so by default I have to not like it.
Yeah.
No.
I thought that they've done a pretty good job in most of the Revenant outfits in this game, and I don't think Sindel's an exception. To me, she looks good. She looks really good. She plays really good. And she sounds really good, no matter what the form is.
Yeah, I do kind of like her gameplay. Like, she's not my style character. Like, I'm still going to stick to Liu Kang, obviously, but I don't dislike playing as her, whereas I found her, like, either too complicated to bother learning or just kind of boring in previous games.
Gameplay-wise, I hate how her scream doesn't
Stun.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was about to bring that up. That's my one major fault. It's the fucking scorpion spear all over again.
Yeah.
Why are you gonna do that?
The design philosophy for this game and how it treats like legacy concepts and special moves is really weird.
It's fucked.
Well, like half of that is because
like,
of the fucking...
It feels like somebody from a different company came in, looked at Mortal Kombat, and went, okay, well, all of these things aren't how we do it on my game, so we're not going to do them anymore.
Like, half of the shit being gone is possibly because of the gear system. There's been a lot of compromises because of the gear system. Does
Sonya's leg grab a compromise?
No, I said half, not all of it.
Okay.
But I'm pretty sure this is part of the reason why, like, Cabal's not firing laser blasts out of his mouth.
Well,
anymore.
yeah, no, that's like the only one, though. Like, Cabal is the only guy who's... And you can still equip him breathing gas and then have him not wear a mask.
But that's... Yeah, exactly. That's
half measures.
Cartoothalo brings up that you can make it stun if you charge it completely, but who the fuck is going to do that? Who has time for
Why
that?
does it... That's my issue. Why does it need to be charged?
Yeah, it's...
Just give
their
it a
whole philosophy was
time.
like, all these stun moves are broken, we need to tone them down and play more like a different kind of game.
This is a Mortal Kombat developed for fucking esports and competitive gaming. So
yeah, it feels very like I
honestly
say
don't know who
specifically
this
Street Fighter-y, but
who this game was developed for. It
doesn't feel like an MK game.
I don't see much of any people really clinging on to it and championing it. So I think it's kind of by itself at this point.
Yeah, I do think it's amusing how little Maximilian seems to care and how he's still like, yo, I like MKX better.
He made an entire video on that. On like before the game came out, there was some fun shit, and I guess they gauged all the fun so that they could like suck it all out.
It's a very it kind of feels like an afraid Mortal Kombat game, and probably this thing with her scream and Scorpion stun thing and all, like that's all kind of a symptom of a much bigger problem with this game. I'm not sure what they were trying to do, but they were trying to do something.
I'm not sure that they know what they were trying to do. That's,
I like how it feels more than I liked how MKX felt, but MKX definitely felt a hell of a lot more like an MK game, that's for sure.
I sort of get this vibe whenever, like, I watch a combat cast that they don't have a plan, that they don't know what they're doing, that they're just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks, and then they're super positive about it to make it look like they're all on the same page, like Brownback talking about Sindel's retcons, like it's fucking was the plan all along. This is the real lore.
Okay,
fucking chilling, man. Like
we're here.
He's just saying what he has to say to not get fired.
All right. Say what I gotta say. I'll say what I gotta say. Whoever fucking thought up this bullshit, the entire internet who's in character says fuck you, and I say fuck you too. You arrogant motherfucking prick. Why are you gonna take what's not broken and fucking rewrite it? And fucking Brownback going on, well, she always looked kind of evil, so we're going to make her evil. Bitch, I wear eyeliner. Am I out there chopping up babies and puppies? You stupid fuck.
Are you?
Maybe.
Okay.
Scorpion has a skull.
I just want to make sure I know what your stance is. It's okay.
Scorpion has a skull, so therefore we should make him evil too.
I can't fucking understand these people. I want to know whose fucking call this is. I was checking on Reddit, and there is apparently someone at NetherRealm whose job is continuity coordinator.
Yeah, that guy.
Continuity coordinator. Either this guy or gal spends their entire day being overruled and watching YouTube, or going, and watching YouTube.
You know what,
though? Explanation.
That may be like in the movie industry, they use the word continuity, making sure that shots line up, where like when you cut and film it again, that somebody's not wearing different clothes all of a sudden, or like...
This is apparently in there along with like the fucking story guys, is where this is. This is specifically for plot.
Well, that guy's job is a complete waste of time and money.
From what
I can only imagine.
from one of our nice patrons here in the Discord, MR Code. He's a talented artist.
I think it's Mr. K1, but I don't know.
You know what? I never even thought of that. From what he tells, because his teacher in college is one of the model makers at NRS, that a lot of people ignoring advice from people about what the fans like and shit like that. It's a lot of that going on over there.
Why am I not surprised? No.
I thought you said bottle makers for a second.
I mean, I'll be honest, when I think of NRS these days, I compare them directly in my head to the EA version of BioWare. I think this thing is on the decline hard.
Bunch of assholes in suits at the top and not giving a shit about what we ask for or what we need. You know, at this rate, I'm actually kind of amazed that so many people asked for Aaron and Noob and we got them. I mean, the fact that they didn't have shit fucking all to do in story kind of shows that they were just a little shoehorned in there. Just a bit.
Even though Noobs is painfully obvious if you're a smart person.
So, I mean, I don't want to shit on the entire company here or anything, but there are some people out there making some really fucking boneheaded calls. Just as there are some people in there that are really passionate and are trying to give us a good game, despite the clusterfucks of bowls of Raisin Bran brainheads who they work with. I have so much anger here right now. I've been holding this in for a little while now. I think I was in a state of denial about this Sindel retcon shit ever since the leaked documents came out. But no more. Here it is. And you know what? It's taken all the fucking joy out of her for me. She looks great. She plays great. She sounds great. And I can't even be fucking asked. I'm not playing this game anymore until Fujin comes out.
I feel like, as famously the guy who, like, gets mad about the retcons and knows all the lore and is the most passionate about it, I feel like I'm sort of disappointing people who want to see 2011 Razor came out, because that guy isn't in me anymore. I'm no longer, like, surprised by anything. It's always just like, look, for me, the Mortal Kombat universe has been dead since 2006. This is like getting mad that Superman acts out of character in Red Sun. It's an alternate universe, and I'm not attached to it.
You know what? I would normally agree with you, because a lot of shit's gone down over the past couple of games. Like, their Kung Lao is the reincarnation of the Great Kung Lao, and I'm no, that doesn't make any sense. But you know what bothers me about this specifically? It's the fact that they have the temerity and the balls to point directly at the MK3 bio and history for Sindel. And they go, this is a lie that I was perpetuating. Bitch, you want to fucking try that again?
Yeah, I think the idea of you going and saying, like, oh, this is how it was the whole time. She was lying the whole time.
Yeah, I mean,
people are not stupid. They know what writers do. They know that writers essentially power to do whatever the fuck they want. Essentially, they know that this isn't made by the same. So when you say, "Oh no, this is new information," they're not going to fucking roll over and just accept it. They're not fucking stupid.
I think that's the part that actually makes me upset still, is when I see the employees of the studio on camera trying to justify what they've done for it and smile and pretend they like it better than the way it was before. Just the complete corporate shilling, the playing pretend, I hate false-faced people. That's the thing I hate most in the world, is dishonesty.
So Snake Eyes brings up a question, and it's a good one. So if Sindel was lying the whole time, why did she commit suicide to shield her realm from Khan?
Because Quan apparently murdered her.
Yep,
and
that's
also
actually the new answer.
Apparently this happened a short enough time ago that Kotal was her fucking bodyguard.
Yeah, so what was Sheila's job again?
So who shot Gerard? I mean, JR. No, who fucking fucking cares?
In this
Fuck
game
you.
alone, 3 different people say, I killed Jared.
Oh, what a fucking clusterfuck. And I mean it. I think I'm done.
I mean, that part's kind of cool.
Out.
I kind of like that.
Like,
everybody's killed Jared.
It is
I've killed
fucking
Jared.
silly. Like, it's silly
I've been
in a
spending
way
the last
where it's
week and a half
like...
playing Castlevania and Bloodstained. I can't find it in myself to give a shit about this game anymore. Because apparently, few people over there do.
Yeah, I mean... See, again, this is... You guys are finally caught up to where I was in 2011.
No, my friend. I was where you were in 2011. I was crying by the end of MK9's story. It's just, I keep seeing it over and over. And every time I think they've learned a little something, they could just go and prove me wrong. This in particular feels like one person's really bad fanfic idea of what Sindel should constitute. I don't know.
I think I know there's a lot of people who are really pissed about this, and
Oh yeah, even IGN was shitting on them for
Like,
it.
the vast
yeah.
majority of people... Like, even... Like, yeah, IGN, in their review of the Sindel DLC, complained about the changes to her story.
No one fucking likes this. Nobody.
Like, if those fucking casuals care, then you made
And
a
the-
real big mistake.
Literally, the only people who actually approve of this are shills on fucking Reddit.
yeah, honestly, I know Temp has been arguing with someone over that.
I kind of suspect, like, with the internet, you can never really be sure whether or not someone is, like, a paid employee of NRS pretending to be a rando on a message board.
This does happen.
I don't know how you can take their side in that. And, like, look, the one thing I will say is, like, Sean Kittleson earlier on his Twitter, and we were talking about this before we started recording. He was talking about how, like, his kid is sick and he's dealing with that, and that, like, the last thing he wants is to come on Twitter and see a whole bunch of people, like, attacking him. Especially because he didn't write the DLC. Like, all the DLC was Dom's job, so it's not really... It's
lot
not
of people
Kittleson's
seem
fault,
to
but
be-
Kittleson has stood up for it, so that's, maybe pick your battles better, buddy.
I'll
But
say this
I
much.
don't think it's right to go after people, like, with personal attacks.
Don't threaten people. Don't, like,
thing
give them
is-
shit, because this is probably a huge part of the reason why they're hesitant to touch Reiko. Because people fucking threatened, what's his
Yeah,
name
there was, like, with X, the one total weirdo who was, like,
one
too,
guy threatened Sean Hemrick.
Yeah, Hemrick.
Yeah.
It was Hemrick.
Which, I mean, to be fair,
Like-
Hemrick does a lot of threatening in the workplace, anyways. But I still don't condone that.
Kids, it's a game. It's a game we take very close to our hearts in terms of story, in terms of gameplay sometimes, but it's not worth threatening anyone's life over. If you're doing that, you got some fucking problems. Go outside.
That's one thing. Is that I'm on Twitter a lot, actually.
Isn't it
And-
terrible? I'm sorry.
It is fucking awful. But the people that would attack Sean Kittleson are something called the fucking MK Stan community. This community is nothing but a bunch of fucking children that have no lives. Literally, they spend their entire days just posting images and talking about how much Jade ate that and shit. Doesn't make any fucking sense. They're fucking children, like literally, and they have no fucking lives, and they think that this is acceptable.
I mean, part of the reason that I don't use Twitter is because I'm just too old to understand these people's fucking slang.
I'm 22. I'm 22.
Like-
I don't understand this shit.
I use it to make shit posts and give people giggles, and it seems to be going over.
I
pretty
don't know.
well.
There's
That's-
just there
that
is
takes
a,
that to my
there is a
investment
massive generation gap between me and the people who grew up with Twitter, and I can't deal. So I don't go. I don't go over there.
You mean you can't even?
I can't even.
I would like to stand for my own Twitter account. It's linquay_shad. I post funnies and yucks. That's literally it.
Stand, not stand. Because it's named after the
Eminem song, right? Yeah.
Not the JoJo character?
Look, the guy in that song must be someone you want to emulate. He was not a role model.
Yeah.
Anyway, how do you do, fellow kids? I am a Netherrealm employee. How do you like our new Cassie Cage downloadable content? She is now all that with a Harley Quinn skin and a bag of potato chips.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just fucking writing this shit now.
I need to look at that.
You know what? The people who work at NRS really, like, when you said potato chips, I immediately pictured that meme of Jeff Keighley as the Dorito Pope, where he's sitting surrounded by advertisements with this soulless dead look in his eyes, knowing how much he's sold out. Like, that's what I think of when I think of the guys on the Nethercast, or on the Combat Cast.
The Nethercast, yeah.
I mean, I am also soulless and dead inside too, but not because of how hard I sold out.
The Nethercast is brought to you by Konami. Play Castlevania today.
I wish I could.
Watch 3 on Netflix.
Here's a question.
Oh, Jesus.
I did start this episode out shilling for Soul Calibur.
I just re-downloaded Soul Calibur today, last night, so...
Some of you weirdos are playing Street Fighter V again, and I'm like, why?
I'll play Street Fighter V again.
What happened? Was Gil really enough?
Look, I bought all those chuns, and I gotta get some use out of them.
or play MK11 some more. Which would I rather do, you know?
I'm not one of the ones who's been playing Street Fighter. I don't know why you guys got back into that either.
You don't play video games, Razor.
Wait, did Gil come out?
No, he's coming out.
No, he's not out yet.
I might try Gil.
Anyways,
I might try Gil too, actually.
Let me be the blesser of all souls.
I did actually buy Kage. I'm going to play him one day.
I mean, I'll try him now that he has a good skin. But anyways, let's go ahead.
I think one of the reasons I'm kind of down on SF5 was because they couldn't get Urian's original voice back. I love that motherfucker so much.
So for a while now,
that guy.
I've been preaching that if they bring Sindel back, because it's a very small detail in MK3 when she did her Banshee scream, her face would actually like morph into like a decrepit skeleton thing. And I thought that was really cool if they ever brought that back.
Yeah, I've been asking for that for a long time too. And instead,
and now we have a Banshee for some reason.
Yeah, the ghost from the librarian ghost from Ghostbusters comes out of her.
I don't know how to feel about it because it's like I kind of got what I asked for.
Well, it kind of looks cool, but it's also like a really weird choice, and there's no lore for it.
It's like a shitty noob Cybot. Like that's like the best I can describe it.
You know, like 2 days ago, I was having a thought because Sean Kittleson on Twitter, like a couple of days ago, he was like, "Just have some faith." A lot of thought's been put into the Sindel thing. A lot of thought. And I'm like, keep hoping, Shad. Maybe some other DLC character's ending will reveal it's the Banshee ghost messing with her mind. I know better now. He actually thought that like the ending was something that would
It's the detail he puts into his defense of it, where he says, no, really, a lot of thoughts put into it, and we are really proud of it, that makes me think, look, the problem is that you have bad taste. You're a bad writer because you're a bad reader, because you like bad things, and your opinion, Kittleson's not shilling, like he's not doing it for the paycheck, he's just has that bad of taste.
If you're really proud of this, congratulations. You have no future.
I think Brownback is shilling. I think Brownback is lying to our fucking faces. Saying that
I think he has a gun to his back. You could tell on that Combat Cast he didn't like what he was saying.
And, like, Lansdowne was, like, giving them the squinty face, like, are you fucking serious right now, but not saying anything?
Again, I'll say it. To anyone at NRS who is being forced to go along with this, you have my sympathy. Please play cruel office pranks on your coworker whose idea this fucking was. Cruel office pranks.
I hope somebody is pointing. I hope somebody's pointing at the response on the internet and see, I fucking told you.
You know,
because that's the only hope we have that in a future game they'll fucking fix it.
There's two really shitty intros that I really hate. There's one with Devora where Sindel says that Melina is just as much her daughter as Katana.
That makes no sense.
Even if she's evil, that doesn't make any fucking sense. That is completely out of character.
Regardless of fucking timeline, that makes no sense. They never met. If they met, it was for 10 minutes.
If they ever met, yeah, it's like, I feel like the idea is repulsive to her either way. And the other intro is what was Sub-Zero. And I think Razor knows where I'm getting at this. The one where she says that the cryomancers actually originated from Edenia instead, and that she banished them for some fucking reason.
Nobody's gonna even remember that intro exists by the next game, so I'm not too worried about that. Besides, if they do, it's not the same timeline I give a shit about.
Yeah,
it don't matter. None of this matters.
MK13 is actually going to be wonderful because there will no longer be any pretense to maintaining ties to the original timeline.
Look,
they don't have any excuses to point back at things that people maybe kind of are attached to or love and say that's a lie. The way these arrogant fucks are with Sindel's backstory, I'll tell you that much.
I've seen a lot of people on Reddit even say I don't want to play as nice Sindel, which I kind of agree with. Because to me, I don't care about Sindel even. Because to me, she's best when she is brainwashed in MK3. That is when she matters the fucking most.
Okay,
and even then, I've never liked Sindel because she's been a fucking plot device. She's a nothing fucking character, in my opinion. I think all these fucking fans came out of fucking nowhere to show for her this single game.
Well, you know why it is.
Cared about Sindel.
You know exactly why there are so many Sindel fans.
Stands.
What do Sindel, Melina, Jade, and Rain all have in common?
I know people
They're
only
all
like the
Edenian sluts.
They're Edenians,
Exactly.
and they want to be. They don't like them for their character. They like them because they want to be royal themselves, and they're just fucking shallow people.
I'm just going to put it out there that ever since Sindel murdered half the cast, she has gotten kind of a following among new players. This is a thing. It's true.
Maybe it's purple. Maybe it's about purple.
I mean, it's mostly purple.
Jade
Jade doesn't wear purple, but she does have some purple effects. The color purple has something to do with it, and the realm of Edenia has something to do with it.
I think it
But this subclass of MK fan that's all about the Edenian characters has always weirded me out.
No, they're fucking weirdos. They're not people.
Well, whoa, let's come on. Let's all be Mortal Kombat fans. Some of us are weird ones.
That's it. Okay? All of that said,
Mortal Kombat fans.
Some of us are weird ones.
No, they're not Mortal Kombat fans. I've explained.
Hey guys, I'm learning how to use Mugen. Nothing weird about that.
Anyways,
you know what? I really like MK Project.
I got into an argument with someone.
It's fun.
MK Project feels more like the real Mortal Kombat to me. 3 games.
It does. It really fucking does. I got into a fucking argument with one of these fucking people saying that no, they've been doing this.
People.
I mean those people, Django.
You mean, as Poot says, the loud gays?
Yes.
These people?
Yes, the loud gays.
Poot's allowed to say that because they're his people.
Yes, exactly. I got into an argument with one of these fucking people, and I've explained to them that it was just as bad as in fucking 9, and their response was, "Oh, I didn't even notice. I don't pay attention to the male characters. They're not Mortal Kombat characters. They're Edenian. They're not." Oh my god.
Yeah, I agree.
They're not Mortal Kombat fans. They are Edenian fans. They don't give a fuck about Mortal Kombat.
Rain win.
All of that said, I actually do like Sindel in Deception, and I think if that character had intros, it wouldn't be like it's not nice Sindel, where it's like happy-go-lucky and boring or whatever. It's just a Sindel who cares about the fucking other characters. A Sindel who has relationships with Kitana and Jade in them. You know, like...
I'll be the first person to come out and admit that she's never been much of a character.
It's like, look, we like Scorpion best. We like Scorpion best when he's friends with Sub-Zero and when he's, like, training Takeda, when he has people he cares about. Characters are most interesting when they care about other people.
They tend to be a little bit more multidimensional when you can kind of relate to them a little bit. Don't find? Even if we had to have bitch Sindel, Revenant version was fine. We didn't need to
why
do
couldn't
this.
it just have been MK3 Sindel? Keep her evil, but say she's brainwashed.
Because...
Agency, sir.
That'd be stupid.
Here's the thing about agency.
Here's the thing about agency.
Who says I saw some guy on Twitter asking for Melina, and he was like some gay Guatemalan orphan, and they're all like that.
Oh my god!
I have questions about that phrasing. Are you intimating that the Melina fans are gay Guatemalan orphans?
This isn't going anywhere good.
Or entitled.
The recording button is pressed.
It is weird. This is immortalized forever on the YouTubes. Let's not forget that.
Twitch says Melina fans are gay Guatemalan orphans. All right, cool. I think I have to have a cigarette now. My head hurts.
Oh no. One thing I guess is like a positive in a strange way is that the costumes they picked for Sindel are the best ones they came up with.
Yeah, I found it interesting, like...
fucking awful.
We were looking at the crypt concept art for Sindel yesterday, and I said that, like, all the ones of her, like, alive skins... First of all, the MK3 skin, the alive skin that's in the game, is not in the concept art.
Yeah.
All the ones that are in the concept art, they didn't make, because they all look like a witch from a Dragon Age game.
They're all fucking terrible. I hate every single one of these. It's surprising that the Revenant one came out as good as it looks, even though I think the hip is a little fucking weird.
I'm okay with it. I like the kind of puffy, dangly ribbons she's got on her.
I think it's a little too much, but whatever. But it's better than all these fucking alive skins. Like, what the fuck shit?
Yeah, the concept art's real bad.
I mean, don't even back have in the color purple on them. Like, what the fuck?
Like in MK3, whenever Sindel happened, I always thought that she was like... Was this the Killer Instinct character that, like, got shipped to the wrong game or something? Like, I don't know. She never really felt very Mortal Kombat.
That's a good analogy,
Yeah,
actually.
that's true.
I'm starting to narrow my eyes.
I think I made that comparison a few days ago, actually, that, like...
Mr. K1 says that his professor at college, the guy, he's the guy that made the MK3 Sindel costume.
Well, that guy is a hero.
You can actually find his stuff on ArtStation. He posts a lot of stuff from the games. Solomon something, I can't remember at the time.
I would like to point out, while we're saying good things, that Sindel is the only female character in the game who has an ass. And I do appreciate that.
I guess, yeah.
Citria not have an ass?
I don't...
I'm gonna go
She's
look.
got a little bit of booty.
I'm gonna fact check your ass accusation.
In terms of moves, I guess I like I enjoy how hair oriented she is now. I never liked the projectile orientation she's had.
Yeah, like I said, they finally figured out how to make her hair not look stupid in a game, so I am glad.
And they made it look effective too. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It doesn't just feel like an obligatory throw or standard whip move anymore.
She has quite a few hair attacks, it's true.
And I'm really glad to see that.
I especially like
they brought the Kwandao back.
You know,
that's the thing.
Boy, the Naginata thing, boy. I like that.
Look, at first, I didn't like the Kwando when they revealed it. I thought it was embarrassing.
I heard about that.
Because on surface level, she doesn't really need it. she only needs her hair and her voice. But it wasn't. I think it was
something
Razor
has
who
to be
brought
gear,
it.
sir.
Yeah. I thought it was just more of a casualty of the gear system. Oh, we have to have this arbitrary shit on their head.
Yeah.
But I think it was Razor who pointed out that it's actually a story thing because
It was a
she
story thing
Knight.
in Deception. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not a story thing anymore because her story is fucked. But in Deception, when Shujinko comes to Edenia, Sindel teaches him the style of the Edenian knighthood, which suggests that before she married Jared, she was a knight herself. And that's why she has this weapon.
And that's why...
Because, like, other MK
that.
games, like 9 especially, tried to portray Sindel as a sorcerer-type character, which always seemed weird to me, because I always imagined that, like, all the Banshee stuff she got is something she got from being undead when Quan Chi raised her in MK3.
It totally was.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
So, like, the backstory of her being, like, a spear fighter, like a member of the knighthood before she got married to the king, I really like that. I think that is the angle for, like, her past. Like, if you were ever to really get into Sindel's backstory, that's what makes the most sense. Because, like knights are nobility, and nobles marry other nobles, so it would explain, like, Jared's probably the son of the previous king, and Sindel's, like, who he married from another noble family. And
you actually said once, a little while ago, that you basically figured that Reiko, Serena, Kia, Jataka, and Sindel have the thing in common, which is shocks of black and white hair.
Yeah, the hair stripes, because we know
them being brought back from the dead.
We know when Sindel was alive that she didn't have the black stripe in hair. We can see that in her MK3 ending.
Yeah, right.
And if you notice, like, many members of the Brotherhood of the Shadow have black and white hair, and they have makeup or tattoos on their face, and MK3 Sindel has way too much eye, same kind of design.
Yeah.
So it's like how in Batman lore, how when you come out of the Lazarus pit, you get a white stripe in your hair.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they don't do it as much anymore. Like, they sort of stopped doing it after Jason Todd, but he had it in Hush when Clayface was pretending to be a Lazarus pitted Jason Todd.
He did.
Why the fuck would he do that?
Because Hush told him to.
Okay.
They retconned that, actually. Jason was there. It was him.
Yeah, and then like,
Clayface.
Grant Morrison went into how pre-crisis Jason is actually a redhead who dyes his hair black. So when he lets the hair dye grow out, his hair is red with a white stripe because of the Lazarus pit.
I fucking hate comic books. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Good Saga, though. Saga's good.
Pouring the next or third cup of Jack here.
It's fun. It's fun, I swear.
You got anything else here to say? Because
a lot of it.
I'm tired and I'm apathetic.
There is one thing about her moves I want to complain about, and it's something that has been there since MK3. Flying is so fucking useless. Why don't they ever give you any actual attacks in the air?
Because that'd be stupid.
Like,
well, what do you mean?
Ermac and X had the actual ability to throw punches and kicks while floating.
Oh.
It's so limited. You can't even
also borderline
move around. You can only like stiffly dash everywhere.
Yeah, it's like a way to avoid ground attacks, but then you're stuck up there and you're way open, so it's actually worse than simply jumping.
If I remember right, the Ermac variation was useless.
She has no fucking moves when she's flying, and she never has in any game. Like, why do they keep doing this?
If I were to give someone, like, a flight stance in the air, I would give them, like, a series of specific strings in the air.
Aren't there Injustice characters who fly and then can do moves while flying?
I don't remember.
Yeah, there are.
Who does that?
Superman has some shit. He definitely has some shit.
That's just doing an air special. He doesn't have a flight, like, stance.
I'm trying to remember someone else that did. But didn't Sindel has shit? She can mean. You mean she can do shit when she's in the air? Like,
I'm pretty sure Superman had like a her flight.
No, he had specials he could do in the air. He had to jump first. He had the laser. He had like the punch dive, and he had an air dash, and that was it.
It depends on what exactly it is.
Sure, he had a
stance.
As
Wait,
a designer,
what was
I
that
don't
saying?
understand why you'd create a stance that has no moves. All it does is literally leave her wide open to be attacked.
Well, she can do stuff while she's in that air flight stance.
All she can do is dash back and forth.
No, I was just doing it. I was
She's
blowing
got,
shit out of her face and whatnot.
Starfire had some of
The
that.
way it works is like you can kind of dash forward while firing at a projectile. It's like an aerial pressure move.
She's got some projectiles.
She can't do it while dashing back, though.
Yeah, but
That's
it's
the
so she has a fireball while flying. She has one move, and that move has like a directional input. You can't just punch or kick like a normal person while you're flying, which is what I want to do.
Don't you
I think
have
it
to
actually is just
equip
one
that
button while
first?
you're in the air.
I think you have to equip that first.
You do.
Oh, you do?
I just picked more variations on
I just
her.
can't believe that in 2019 she still plays like that when she's flying. Like, it's been stupid for 25 years.
Yeah.
Hey, look, the fact that we can actually get a version of Sindel, hell, a version of anyone that kind of plays the way they used to, is kind of a miracle to me. Don't
Also,
take
can
that
I-
away.
Can I say something here? So every character has like a classic win pose. Sindel fucking doesn't. Like, it's the easiest fucking win pose to do. The MK3 one where she just floats and holds her arms up all creepy like.
So what does she do now? Does she eat a baby or what?
There's two where she floats. There's one where she just sticks out her fucking Nagnata thing.
She has an MK9-ish one where she floats and spins and laughs.
Oh, no. She's walking in that one. The only one where she
No, I'm
floats.
thinking of the last one on the list.
Yeah, she floats and then...
She does a little twirl and laughs, like an MK9.
The MK9 one was fucking awful. It's so fucking, she fucking ripped ass, man. It fucking sucked. It fucking did. She's so
dude.
bad.
Yeah. Okay, from the flight, she's got 3 moves you can do in the air. And all you have to do is push square, triangle, or circle to do them.
Do you have to equip that?
I'm just picking her default.
I believe you actually do. She comes with a 2-slot movability equipped, and I think it's flight.
2 slots. Fuck you.
There's a horizontal projectile, a downward one, and a bubble.
Now that we're on the topic of 2 slots, I want to complain about something.
Oh, no.
So, one of my favorite new characters in this game is Collector. And someone at NRS desperately wants this character to fail. Because before the Terminator patch, where they gave everyone 3 variations, that fucking chakra move he got was really good. It was a really good combo thing. It was really fast. It was my custom collector move. That was in my loadout all the fucking time. It was fucking awesome. And then in the next patch, they nerfed it to be like a little, like 1 frame better than the Polo, and they still made it 2 slots. Who doesn't like this fucking character at NetherRealm?
I'm sorry, I'll fix it.
You know, that's funny, because one of Liu Kang's moves went from 2 slots to 1, and now I'm happy about that shit. I can fit
Which
more.
move was that?
It's, it's either Nunchuck stance or Shaolin stance. I don't remember.
As if he needs buffs. Come on, guys.
I know, right? That's the best part.
As if Collector needs nerfs.
Dude, Cybot, shit came reporting for duty. Ain't shit all happening around here, Captain.
I booted up the game after not playing it for 3 months, and I'm like, why do I have an extra slot on all my Liu Kangs?
Just, I don't know what's up with Collector, man. Like, he's a cool character, but they did all of his moves wrong.
Dude, I'll send out an email on Monday.
I think Collector was made by one of the art guys, and all the moves guys looked at him and shrugged and went, I have no idea. That's what Collector feels like to me.
That makes sense to me.
Nobody
It's
was
like,
working together to put that guy.
why could he just do magic fire for no reason? Like, shouldn't he be using a
She has a large bag of tricks.
Magic fire.
There's a trinket for that.
I don't know. He's weird. He's fucking
I like
weird.
his lore. He looks cool and I like his lore, but his moves are fucking awful. And
I like this NEC stage.
I wish some of his
Game
weapons
right
he didn't have. I wish he didn't have the ball and chain.
Yeah, Collector is kind of like the Darius and Dairu of this game, moves wise. He's a creative character. It's all a mishmash.
It's
There's
such a
nothing
fucking
interesting going on here.
It's such a conundrum because it's like Cetron is just garbage, like pure garbage, nothing redeemable. Chronica, nothing redeemable. Geras is like from like a voice presentation and move wives, like in terms of that, he's fucking awesome, but he's tied to Chronica, which makes him awful.
Yeah, so
you know what?
at the end of the day, Collector is really good design that could be in another game. Yeah.
Yeah,
But his moves suck.
I could actually see Geras coming back in a future game, just fucking wandering around time. Because I don't want him to. Hang on.
I don't want him to. No.
It's quiet time now.
It's quiet time.
Quiet time.
It's quiet time. Go ahead.
I know you've had a lot of Jack Daniels, but it's quiet time now.
Not enough.
It's never
Just
enough.
saying, Geras can just sort of wander through time as he pleases. He doesn't need to be tied to female Frieza. And these people don't care about story anyway. They could find some reason to bring him back.
I do, and when he comes back, I am reminded of Chronica, and I don't ever want to happen. I don't ever want that to happen in my life. Chronica's the worst Mortal Kombat character.
I would like to go in the future never being reminded of Chronica as well.
I'm just saying, I'll take Geras. He's one of the things in this game that got introduced that I don't particularly completely hate. I just feel sorry for him.
He's okay.
There's two things I don't like about him. This ties to Chronica, which makes him bad, and then all the rock shit.
So the point emerges.
Yes, it does.
Tremor stand.
Look, man, it's like you can say it's solidified. You can say it's like clumps of sand all you want. It's fucking rock. Shut up.
Dude, you're pissing Gil Legend 27 off real bad right now.
He can eat shit.
He's getting pissed.
All right.
We're a society and a spawn away from the end of Combat Pack 1, and
did you say society?
I'm not gonna acknowledge it any other way now.
You know, the thing is like Sindel's retcon makes me not want to play the character. Like straight up, it makes me.
Sindel's retcon makes gamers want to rise up.
That's the thing. I'm saying right now that I don't care about Joker. When he comes out, I'll just have fun. Fuck it, because
thank God, finally you come around to my.
I don't know.
Position.
He looks like fucking motherfucker Mike from AVGM.
I need to see that guy. I need to see him.
I mean,
something a little more recent.
Dude, if he's all Injustice 2 assets and they bring back that fucking fatality from versus DC again, I'm gonna have the fucking best night of my fucking life. Oh my god!
I heard that was your first Mortal Kombat game the other day. Is that true?
That is true.
That's the lore. Okay.
That's the fucking lore, man. I fucking hate.
What do you hate?
Being a child.
Everything.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's okay.
I hate being a child. Holy fuck.
Me too.
All right, so your vote for best DLC character so far.
Spawn.
So far.
You know what?
Far.
Hey, Keith David is coming. He's the best DLC character.
That's nice.
You know what? Nightwolf's okay. Nightwolf's okay.
Wait, who's in this list? I'm trying to remember.
You know, all the animations for the Terminator, all the like references where it like sends you to the future war to get shot in the chest with purple lasers. I dig that shit.
That's the cool shit. I love that shit.
Oh yeah, I forgot Shang Tsung was DLC.
Yeah, I knew
Shang
there
Tsung
was
is the
another
best.
page.
Shang Tsung,
That's my vote. It's Shang Tsung.
Shang Tsung wins.
It's fun, but nah. Also
I have issues with Shang because the thing is, all his instead of like skulls, he's got fireballs. His ground eruption, it's not skulls
they're
that
see, but they're there.
Like
you can see them in his wind pose.
Well, look, I'm talking about the ground eruption move. The fucking ground skulls. No, they're not skulls anymore. His fucking air skulls. They're not. His fucking air fireballs. They're not skulls. Fucking the ninja moves. I still don't approve of.
No, neither do I. But I'll say this much: if I got to trade some grounds for Kari Tagawa, I'll do it.
It's not the best. I also really love that. Yeah, I wish his fireballs screamed exactly like MK1, but I also wish that. I wish this was Carrie's in this game now, and I wish that he was the best that Shang could ever do. And the thing is, I also really love some of his costumes. I love the MK3 Redux. And I love that they actually bothered to give him the trench coat from the movie. That's so tight. That's so sick. I don't know what Django's laughing about. I don't know what's so funny about Shang Tsung.
Poot has in our chat posted up a screen of a toy for kids called the Ninja Battle Morpher.
Yeah, that's it.
It's
Power Rangers toy.
It's too good.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Spot on there, my man.
Do you have any lore for that, Razor?
He does say "Have a nice day." That's true. I like your sunglasses.
Look, I'm happy with Shang. I even like the ninja morphing. Like I equipped the 3-pip all ninjas thing to my old man Shang.
I think I did that same thing too. But anyways, I think Nightwolf is a little better because I don't know. He just has. I love that they actually gave him the fucking classic costume, but with jeans. I love that they actually gave him Kiva as like a ghost spirit with buffs and shit. That's sick. I
think Shang wins over Nightwolf for me just because I like Shang Tsung as a character more than I like Nightwolf.
That's a fair presumption. I also kind of like the some of the backstory stuff. I like the mantle thing. I like that before he was Nightwolf, he was a broken man, like very kind of fucked as a person, and that's like a whole redemption arc in and of itself. I think that
the stereotypical Indian living on the reservation whose life sucks, so they drink and maybe do crimes.
That's stereotypical?
Yeah, it's super stereotypical.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
It's pretty stereotypical.
Like, alcoholism among Native Americans is a huge thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
If you want to come up to Montreal sometime, I'll take you downtown, and I can show you some authentic alcoholic Native Americans, and it's actually pretty terrible.
Shit,
this is
man.
a thing that exists, and it's like nationwide.
That's
not a joke.
Man.
It's unfortunate.
I kind of like the backstory that there was a redemption there before he. I mean, this is headcanon, but before he became a historian, at least.
Yeah. Well, there is, like, all the way back in the original MK3, there are references to him, like, learning the spells from the shaman of his tribe. Like, he wasn't already the shaman when 3 started.
Yeah,
so the idea that he had a mentor and that he learned this stuff does fit with established canon.
That's cool.
I mean,
I also like some of his new moves. I like the throw, the grapple, where he like cuts you twice and then cuts you in the groin. That's cool. I like the string. I like the string where he like stabs you a bunch with the knife, and then like the brutality that comes. I think that all that shit's cool.
So you like Nightwolf better than you do Shang Tsung?
I think I might have to say so.
Okay.
But okay. I think all I need now is for Kiva, Ghost Spirit Kiva, to jump into him like the cartoon.
Uh-oh.
Fucking buff his shit, and that gives him the power to do the moonbeam. That'd be tight. That'd be so sick.
That would be pretty cool. Also, if they could spell Kiva properly, that would be nice.
I mean, that's the Wikipedia. That's the wiki. That's the fucking MK wiki.
Oh my god, I hate the MK wiki guys so bad.
Dude, here's the thing.
Sick of their fucking fan fiction. It's affecting the games now.
Right? Dude, I think you and I both have the fucking, like, Defenders of the Realm Bible on our computers.
Oh, yeah.
That shit says Kiva.
I got that from,
V
Tabmock.
is in Victor, motherfucker.
I got that from Tabmock, who got it from, Goro Lives, or Goro Still Lives on MKO, this guy who collects all the Threshold MK stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Where he is then?
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
You know, they should have put Nightwolf out now because of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
No, just no. Not even a little funny.
That's fucked up.
It is National Native American
Hey, man.
Month,
Hey, man,
unfortunately.
The actual event of Thanksgiving, we were all buddy and working together for the harvest and shit. The smallpox blankets came later.
Make some fucking succotash, motherfucker.
That's the lore.
Dude, I'm like a fourth Native American. I'm not lying.
Aren't you only a fourth Native American because they changed the rules to accept more,
Yes.
Because, like, it was harder and harder to find somebody who wasn't mixed.
No, this is real. If you ever saw my grandfather, he looked very Native American.
Okay, so he really was
like,
full
I feel like at some point there was a meme going around making fun of someone who said that they were like 1/16th Navajo or something.
No,
Johnny Depp?
This is real, Shad. I'm like, this is real. This is an actual thing that's happening.
The thing is, if you've ever seen Smoke Man, he's the most ginger motherfucker in the world.
Seriously. I mean, I don't have freckles, so I'm not the most ginger.
Okay, well, second most ginger.
But
You're a daywalker.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, if you ever saw him, he looked very Native American, and this is getting fuck this conversation. We're getting off topic. Mortal Kombat.
So yeah, I'll see you guys when Fujin comes out because I'm done.
You're not going to talk about Spawn with us?
I got nothing.
All right.
I got better things to do.
I'm actually kind of looking forward to Spawn at this point. That's how low my standards have fallen.
Dude, Keith David is going to be so sick. Keith David is going to be so sick. Even then, me and Razor, we're going to fucking laugh at Joker so hard. It's so sick.
Look, if he releases with the same face, like if they don't fix that, it's going to be pretty fucking funny.
Dude, shoutouts to Keela Clutch, who has an entire poster of our logo on there.
That's pretty rad.
His room. That is rad as fuck. Shit. I want that poster. I want that fucking shit.
Yeah, shouldn't we have posters and merch? We're the guys. No.
Although, thank you, Kiala, for that.
Really,
I'm rocking it right now, and
that's tight, dude.
Man, holy shit!
I want my hoodie. The dude, like,
I can only thank you very much for having that up there. Jesus, that's fucking that's humbling. What the hell else can I say? Thank you so much,
dude.
You have to come back and talk about Joker now, Shad.
We have actual fans now. We're real boys.
I don't want to talk about society, man.
You have to do it.
Look, man, it doesn't have to be on topic. If you maybe say how much you like the Joker movie,
what
it could be
if
on
we
topic.
do the whole episode reviewing
good.
movies Joker has been in and never talk about the game even once? What if we did that?
I'm down with that.
Okay, here we go.
Down with that.
I'll do that. You guys talk about Joker, and I'll have an entirely different conversation with myself, talking about various things the characters appeared in and after portrayals over the ages. How's that?
Yeah, I still really like Jack Nicholson's Joker. I think that's still the best.
I'm not gonna play this fucking guy. I'm sorry.
I will. Fuck it, man. After Sindel, fuck it, man.
Holy Jesus.
I mean, that is the sane approach. Fuck it is much better for your, like, stress levels than...
It really is. Like, honestly. Like, why the fuck would you expect them to do good things? Even when they do good... Even when they do good things, it's like a little nugget. Like, savor that shit, you know what I mean?
The nuggets are so few and far. It's like an endless year-long period of constipation.
Hey man, there's a reason why I write and shit, man, because I don't like how it is like this, man.
Is it, man, time to say, man, happy Thanksgiving, man?
We've already did that, Jago. You need to stop drinking tonight.
You're right, I really do.
Have another drink.
All right, guys.
Yeah, I think we've covered it. I think, like, there's not much we can say that the internet hasn't already said anyway. People are not happy about Sindel.
I'm drained of rage.
Like, this is the first time in a long time that the rest of the internet finally agreed with me that NRS did something wrong, so I'm actually really happy.
You know, I don't want to say it's Schadenfreude, but it's Schadenfreude.
Is that really how you pronounce that? Every time somebody says that word on the show, we ask, is that how you pronounce that?
Schadenfreude. That is how you pronounce it. But
Just got your name at the start of it? I like that.
All right, cool. Change him a name. Change nickname.
Chatty?
We're good. Schadenfreude is my new name.
Perfect.
Oh, I think that's a good note to end on, guys.
I think so, too.
I'll see you in like 2 months.
See you in January, nerds.
I'll see you if they manage to drag me back. I don't know where I'll be in, like, whenever the fuck Joker comes out o'clock.
You know what, actually, maybe we could just do a Q&A only episode. It's been a long time since we've had one of those.
Yeah,
We'll do something like in December.
I do want to do a thing like how they used to do on the old episodes where when MKX came out, they're like, oh, what would you change? How would you rate this? And such and such. That would be a fun episode.
We haven't had one of those in a while.
That'd be a fun episode I think we should do. I think that should be our next episode, and I think it should be very soon.
Okay.
I think you should.
Well,
I think we should elevate you to
in the middle of
status.
December probably is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I think that'd be a fun experience. I think we should talk about the positives, we should talk about the negatives, we should talk about the roster, we should talk about stuff.
The roster.
Yes, the roster.
The roster.
The roster with a W.
The roster.
MK Fan 2000
Django's
asks,
excited about the roster.
MK Fan
excited.
2000 wants to know if we can get some more loss between Sindel and Joker.
Oh, we've got some good news for you, sir.
Yes.
There
when
is
are we
good
recording?
news.
So for anybody who's been wondering what the holdup is, I've been, like, sick the past 2 months, and I didn't want to be coughing the entire episode, so that's why we haven't finished Sub-Zero yet, but...
How are you sick for 2 months and not die?
You know what? It was a close call.
Well, I'm glad you're better now, sir.
I mean, it wasn't a serious illness, I just had a real bad cough that wouldn't go away, and that's not good for recording
Eating
audio.
things again, Razor.
To play devil's advocate for our fellow cast members here, the last time I told somebody I had a 2-month sickness, it was really an addiction.
Wait, is that true?
Glad you're feeling better now, sir?
Wait. Oh, okay.
Well,
Is
that's
it?
a downer.
Shit. Well,
But anyway, the good news is we will be recording a Lost tomorrow.
That is correct.
That doesn't mean it's coming out tomorrow. The Lost takes a while to edit, but...
No, it doesn't. It takes 2 days to edit. Shut up.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to put up or shut up now, sir. You're the editor.
So yes, we're gonna finish up Sub-Zero, and then we're gonna move on to either Baraka or Kung Lao, was it?
I think
Kung
Kung Lao was
Lao.
next.
It should be Baraka, but it's probably Kung Lao.
No, it's Kung
Kung
Lao
Lao.
because Kung Lao slightly connects to MK1. That's the
I
reason
mean,
we're doing it.
now he does.
All right.
Thanks to this new timeline shit.
Alright, well...
New timeline shill.
Shaolin Monks was not part of the new timeline.
Yes, but it was taken for the new time.
Yeah, well, we'll cover that on the episode, won't we?
It was the start of him becoming a massive, massive edged penis. That's for sure. Man, you know what? I cannot fucking wait for, like, Shiva to come out and, like, I don't know, have been Motaro's bodyguard and be a psychotic...
Well, they're married. Motaro's the new king of the Shokan.
That'd be the dumbest shit.
Like, I've said this in the chat, but could you imagine if these people were fucking writing Street Fighter? Could you really...
That'd be so fun. That'd be the funnest shit.
I kind of want to see that universe.
In this bag of fight money. That's why Ryu's in it. That's why. Fuck these people.
Ryu is actually some rich fuck that lives in a fancy fucking mansion all the time. That'd be fucking tight. Oh my god. Oh, I wish that were a thing. Oh, that'd be so fun.
Guile or like Charlie's on the Shadaloo take.
Ken Masters is the American karate champion with a wife and kid. Or at least that's the story he told everyone.
Vega is the ugliest motherfucker on earth. Oh my god, I love it.
Chun-Li is Chun-Li, but she's just racist for some reason.
Stop saying funny things when I'm drinking things, okay?
Chun-Li killed her own father because agency.
Things from the NRS school of writing. Agency. Oh my god.
Alright, we'll see you later, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night. God
Later,
bless you
nerds.
all. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, except for whoever thought up the Sindel retcon. Fuck you.
Probably
sleep on a pile of edged, nail-filled dicks. Have a good night.
Probably Dominic Coin Flip, whatever the fuck his name is. He doesn't have a good fucking last name. I can't fucking pronounce it. I fucking hate him.
Chiancolo? Something like that?
Schadenfreude.
I hope he
Flip.
burns
His
the
name
turkey
is
tomorrow.
He better. He fucking better. I fucking hate him. He's been here since MK9.
Yeah, he's responsible.
He's fucking awful. He needs to be fired. I hope he's fired.
Name sounds like a shitty JoJo stand. Have a good night, folks.
Good night, everybody.
Later, nerds.
You're still trying to win?